Today, Precarious plays Stardew Valley!
See if we have any mushrooms growing. Heck yes! Mushrooms! Mushrooms galore. You know, this little mushroom cave is pretty wonderful. We had it before, but I don't know, it's just nice. So remember that little sunflower seed we had here? I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it... well, I should probably cut some of this down for hay. Anyways. Yeah. Now, I'm going to put it right there. So it can keep whatever spirits live here company. Oh, I should probably water it.
Probably should.
Or it won't. There. Double watered. Triple watered. So good at watering! I'm very proud of my little hayfield that I've cultivated here. There's still rocks and sticks and random crap in there, but it's not so bad. I just watered a weed. So. Okay. Any hoot. Now, I'm going to go to Pierre's after I drop off all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And get some melon seeds because they take a really long time to grow, and I think like half a dozen melons outside of the front door would probably be a cute thing.
Okay. Seems like a tripping hazard, if I'm honest.
Dude.
Seems like the kind of thing where, like, if this were a science fiction cautionary tale about like, GMOs, you'd go out one morning and it'd be like, oh god, the melons, and then it would be like this titanic melon, and it was like, oh, I am your melon lord, bow before me, ah, and yeah, that's what would happen.
I see.
But then it would still just be like the size of a melon, so you'd probably just like stomp on it with both feet, and you'd have a gross, sentient melon mess.
Now,
What was I talking about? It could not have been any more important than,
a gross sentient.
yeah, just monster melon.
So my goal today is going to be getting some fish out of the water and into the bins.
They don't have arms or legs, so that's probably very kind of you to do that for them. They probably really struggle to get out of there on their own.
I'm going to...
This is one of the things that I like about Stardew Valley. All of the
daily rituals of everyone in the town.
Well, just the fact that they were like, what's something that people out here would do? And it's like all of the mom tier ladies would probably get together
and be fit and communal.
Yeah. Although, you know what I just noticed? That's
What?
different about this game compared to Harvest Moon as a series. I'm pretty sure that the blue-haired lady, Emily?
I don't remember any of their names.
Well,
I didn't talk to anybody.
Check the menu. Check the menu.
Oh.
A little heart.
I forgot where that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to...
So you see, she's single now, and she has the last two hearts grayed out, which means that she's romanceable.
I see.
And she is supposed to be like the mom figure of sorts to the sort of blonde mean one, Haley.
Yeah.
That is not the kind of thing that Harvest Moon gets up to, which is a shame because there are definitely some hot mamas in Harvest Moon as a series and in Rune Factory, and I think it would be interesting. I mean, like the potential for sort of an internalized abuse, like an abuse that exists if the onlooker wants it to be there, you know? An imagined abuse. Like, what am I trying to say? if you just look at it on the surface, the fact that it's codified, it has to be explicitly stated by the game that yes, that mother and then also that woman's young adult daughter, they are both romanceable.
Yeah.
You know, having to say that out loud makes it seem sort of gross, but the game needs to let you know somehow.
Yeah, well,
Right.
there's that, but also because the age of your character is undefined and just defined by whatever you decide your character's age is.
Yeah.
Good lord, this is a bad spot. I think freaking Gus or whatever his name is, Wally.
No, I can't remember his name.
I think his name might be Willie.
Willie. Yeah, I think it's Willie.
Now let's check. Linus is my best friend. Gus is the person I want to be friends with because he's the chef. And then Willie, yes,
Yeah.
okay. So Willie comes out and fishes that spot every single day.
And you just think that
I think it's
empty?
dried up. The fish know that when you go over there, you don't come back.
This is one dry square of ocean, let me tell you.
Oh my god, do you see this? Are you witnessing this?
I think it's probably just luck. I mean, you are pulling things out of the ocean at an alarming rate. It just hasn't been what you want.
Anything.
It's just been garbage.
I need money to buy more melons.
Now that thinking specifically about it, I can't remember which rune factory it was, but there was an innkeeper.
See, look at him. Look at him. There he is.
There he is. There is an innkeeper who was fantastic, just super charming and funny and pretty and a delight to be around and interact with. And then her daughter is fine, you know? Her daughter is whatever. And I was so smitten with the innkeeper.
Yeah.
Yes! Good job.
You don't know. I need that for a bundle.
Okay. No, I heard it. I heard it in your tone because it was like, that was not just a normal catch. There's an ulterior motive. There's something going
Fucking
on.
no wonder I'm getting all this fucking seaweed. It's because the good shit's in the water right now. Okay.
So, I didn't get married in that rune factory because I was like, if I can't marry
The
hot
woman I love.
innkeeper.
If I can't marry the woman I love, then I don't want to get married.
Right. I'll just be a single forever. It must have been 4 or no, it couldn't have been 4. It must have been 2.
Whoa, buddy.
It must have been Rune Factory 2 because in Rune Factory 3, my sweet lady was in 4 it was Forte. Was her name Daria? Was that her name? She was the one that was a rainbow obsessed. She loved rainbows and she was an artist.
remember.
But you remember rainbows,
I remember
right?
her saying Rune Factory Rainbow all the time.
Yeah, because it was randomized. You got to introduce the
Good
game.
morning.
You got to introduce the game each time you turned it on. A different
Yeah.
townsperson would say Rune Factory 3. Mm-hmm. And whenever it was her turn, she would say Rune Factory Rainbow instead.
Motherfucker.
Oh, hang on for dear life.
I mean, keep talking, we're on a show. I'm sorry.
Woof.
Fucking, this is probably a whale. Either that or it's a damn sardine.
Oh,
That was epic though, right?
I feel like
He got away. No one tells the story about the one that they brought home. Everybody tells the story about the one that got away.
like that innkeeper's hot mom.
I know.
Or
right?
no, the innkeeper was the. I don't know if the innkeeper had a hot mom. Maybe it was genetic. It was probably genetic.
Let me tell you a story
Yeah.
about a fish.
Tell me a story about a fish.
There is an eel,
Right.
okay? There is a squiggly eelfish
Right.
in this game
Yes.
that needs caught between the hours of 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. I actually looked this up. I try not to do that because I feel like sometimes it really spoils, it like takes me out of the game.
Oh, yeah, and like my big problem is it's like, hey, internet, how do I find the eel? And then the internet is like, oh, you mean the super rare relicant Fish, the Pokemon crossover.
Yeah.
that you can the Pokemon reference that you can capture, specifically on the 14th of fall because that's the creator of Pokemon's real life birthday, and then it just keeps going on and on. And it's like, no, I just want just a regular eel, please.
Yeah.
It's like I would have loved to have discovered that other thing on my own. Jerks.
I'm just gonna eat all the seaweed. Because it's good for you.
So yes, I do. I know it should. Yeah.
So I know that this eel is out there, and it is the last piece of the night fishing bundle in the aquarium.
Yeah.
And so every time I get done with my farm work early, if I don't have anything else planned, instead of going to the dungeons, I have been coming up here to fish. Because it's an ocean fish, and it has to be done between 4 p.m. and like 2 a.m. And I have yet to find one, and I bet that sucker was on my line, just there. Like, he had to have been.
I remember that being a winter thing.
No, I mean...
Because it's not just...
I checked the wiki.
It's not just time of day, it's also the season. Pardon me.
Oh no, are we gonna have to check the wiki again?
I do check the wiki for many of the fish because I find
They're
it a
the
little...
most annoying.
I feel like there's a person in the game that you should be able to ask.
Yes!
You should be able to ask.
Oh! Hey, you know why I caught that?
Because why the fuck not?
For the halibut!
Give me a hiccup. So,
Sorry.
there's someone in the game that should be able to provide advice to you. He's actually on screen right now.
Oh.
You know, you should be able to ask Willie about the location. Like, you should have like a fishing journal, and as you catch fish, it should be assumed that that's not all your character is observing. So there should be like a sort of web of fish internally, and whenever you catch associated fish, then you should get hints on other ones.
You know what else is around here?
What?
Yeah, that would be a hint. Like, you know what else you can find in this pond sometimes?
What?
In the wee hours of the morning.
What's that?
I was giving you an example of
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to know. It's that you had a secret and I wanted it.
No, I'm here keeping up with this occasionally frustrating fishing game.
Whenever it drops like that, if you tap it at the right point,
It'll steady it?
Yeah, you just have to start reeling in as soon as it starts that first bounce, and it will equalize much faster.
I see. Well, oh, look, there are beach towels on here now. That's so cute.
Aw, that is cute. It's weird to me. So, I'll talk about it in the next episode, but there are a few things that I never saw some of the potential I thought this game had realized. And it has left me feeling retroactively a little unfulfilled, a little wistful, right? Still love the game, but there's this sense of longing now.
Forgot my melons.
Aww.
I didn't put them in the ground.
Is that a little dog bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, you dork. You fucking nerd.
Here's the thing. It went on the table, and I thought it looked dumb, so I put it on the floor for the dog.
Right. No, that's adorable.